The deal would resolve a dispute, a long-standing dispute between the two countries over their shared maritime border in the eastern Mediterranean. It's a contested area where Israel has already found hydrocarbons that can be exploited commercially, and where Lebanon is hoping to explore for natural gas as well as oil. So both countries stand to really profit from being able to operate commercially in that area. So the U.S. brokered agreement has been in the works for years at this point, and we don't know the details of this latest draft. But last week, Israeli officials said that the deal back then would split the border into two different sections. The first 5 kilometers would follow the Israeli suggestion for its own line of an exclusive economic zone, and after that, then the line would follow the Lebanese suggestion for an exclusive economic zone. There are 2 particular gas fields that are of interest here: the Kana field and the Karish field. The Kana field would be in the Lebanese part of that area, but extends slightly into Israeli waters. So it is a point of contention. Last week, the idea was to have some sort of royalty sharing agreement where Israel would profit from some of the proceeds of any potential resources found there. Last week, the Lebanese side was not interested in this deal. Maybe this changed this time around. The other side is the Karish field, which has already been explored, which is almost ready to go online, but has been considered to be a red line by Hezbollah, the Iran-backed militia in Lebanon, who said that it would potentially attack it if the Israelis continued with the exploitation of this site. So that's also clearly, that was a sticking point, and potentially they found an agreement on the Karish field as well.
So, Charles, what makes a potential agreement then here so significant?
Well, we have to remember that these are 2 countries that have extremely fraught relations. They've had several wars in the past, and they still have an unsettled land border dispute that's ongoing. So finding any kind of agreement would be a huge breakthrough, especially when, as I said, Hezbollah has been threatening to attack some of the fields that are operated by Israel. So being able to safely explore and exploit these resources could really benefit both countries, but especially Lebanon, which has been going through a financial crisis, which has been unable to import fuel to power its own power plants. So far, Lebanon has issued licenses for 2 blocks with no production deal, but finding an agreement here could potentially speed things up for the Lebanese side. Another sector that stands to benefit from an agreement here that considers oil resources to the tune of billions of dollars would be energy giants. Total Energy, for example, the French group, is already slated to operate any potential resources in the Kana field.